Hello, and welcome to Snooker Castle, where I hope to show you how to play the game of snooker. If you haven't played this game before, then this is the time to be introduced to it. If you have, of course, then here's the time to iron out all your problems and to further your game. Over the years that I've played this game, I've always thoroughly enjoyed it. I've relaxed, I've had pleasure, a lot of fun out of it, but most of all, as I say, plenty of enjoyment. I got two friends inside, Mike and Jill, who are playing the game. Let's go and join them.
Perfect, perfect.
Hi there, how's it going?
Not too badly.
Nice red on the black. Big stuff.
We're having a good game here. Very tight game. Very tight.
Yes, that's it. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Don't think I'm quite right on the next red, though.
Well, it's not so bad. There's a cut in the middle pocket. Yes, well, it was a bit hampered, weren't you?
Yes.
Mike, you don't want this shot, do you?
I can do without it, thank you.
Can I just stop it for a moment? And we'll, because that shot that you played there, Jill, it's all about lining the ball up and going right through the shot, you know.
Yes.
So if we just had to come around here. Like if we had a situation like this, you say, whereby you know it's just a three-quarter ball to pot the red into the corner.
Yes.
So you get your angle first, you see the line, get your angle, get your stance, get the grip, get the bridge, and you get down to play the shot. Now, if you know when you get down that you're going to pot it, then pot it. But if you get down and you know that you're hitting it too thick and you've got to make an adjustment, then move the feet as well as the top part of the body. Anyway, I'll just pot this just to start with, and then just like nice and easy, follow it into the pocket, stay down, and see it happen and enjoy it.
Yes.
Well, I think we've got to do away with the game for a moment, and we'll start with the grip. Let's start from the scratch, you know, and enjoy it, you see.
Right.
Let's try this grip, then. Let's see how we're doing with this grip. Hold it like a tennis racket, but not as tight, or like a hammer. Just so as it won't slip through the fingers like so, you know. Nice and comfortable and relaxed. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because if we hold it like a finger and thumb grip, like so, like some people do, not many these days, it's an old billiard grip, really, then when you strike the ball, you tighten the grip, you see, and it twists the end of the cue.
Yes,
and if you twist this end, it twists that end. And as a result, you put spin on the ball and you miss the shot. So what you've got to do is grip it nice and firm, get the line of the shot nice and easy. Okay?
Everything right.
Yes.
So secondly then, next step is the bridge. If you'd like to put the hand on the table nice and flat, lift the center and form a little bridge itself. Keep the back of the palm of the hand on the table, and then of course spread the fingers. Mike, if you could just, you see Mike there, spread the fingers nicely, thank you. That's perfect. Up comes the fingers, or the thumb rather. And of course, now we can put the cue in that little bridge, or a groove, and it's solid, isn't it, really? Very nice. If you could just like put that down a bit there, you see, lift it off a little bit there. That's it. Nice, you see.
This is to get firmness, is it? The feet.
Well, it's to keep the cue going nice and straight through the cue ball.
Your arm should be straight, should it? This arm should be straight all the time?
No, well, you see, as you go like this, I mean, you got the grip right, so you got the bridge right. Then obviously you hit through the elbow and the wrist, right through this lower part there. You don't move the top of the arm.
No.
You just stroke and address the ball. That's what they call addressing the ball.
Yes.
And then when you hit the ball, you just go right through it. Follow right through it. Stay down and watch the shot.
Yes.
Right, so we got two of the main factors. All we want now is the stance itself.
That's my feet, isn't it?
The feet and the weight distribution. And this is a combination of the three, really, because we've got the bridge, we've got the grip. But to get the feet and body right, you've got to have the right distance with the bridge from the cue, so that when you strike the ball, you don't sort of fudge it or, you know, foul it or whatever, you see. So having got your distance, then left leg forward, facing in line with the shot, slightly to the left of it. Right leg adjacent about 10 or 12 inches, whatever's comfortable. Always be relaxed and comfortable.
Yes.
Leaning forward, weight forward, right leg nice and straight. Leaning forward, as you can see. and then stroking the ball nice and gently, go right through it. And watch it going straight in the pocket. You see, if I'd gone a bit harder, I'd have gone straight in with it. Yeah. So it was absolutely straight. Joe, would you like to have a try at that, please?
Yes, certainly.
We'll just try it with there. There we are. Nice and easy, just relax. Tighten up the little grip a little bit, just a little bit. Just stroke it nice and gently right through the ball. Watch it into the pocket. Yes, beautiful. That's simple, wasn't it, really? Made it look so good. Thank you.
Now you want me to miss, don't you?
No, come on, Mike. Let's have a look at you doing it now. You can do this, all right? Come on. Oh, the grip's improving, I see.
Very slowly.
Oh, that's better.
Very slowly.
Follow it right through then, nice and smooth. Oh, yes, because had you gone harder, lovely. Spot on. That's very good. So we've got the grip right, we've got the bridge right, we've got the stance right. Getting right through the ball, following it into the pocket. Now we'll take it another step forward now. Striking the cue ball right centre, up and down the table to see what our cue action is like. And of course the easiest method and the simplest place to do it is from the ball carrier, the brown spot, because shooting off the brown spot we can go over the blue, over the pink, over the black, and we've got a nice guideline to bring it back to us, you see.
And this is just checking on our cueing all the time.
Checking your cue action. Whether you're imparting a bit aside when you don't know, unintentionally.
Yes.
This checks it. A good way of practicing, actually. Straight up and down these spots. Get your line up right first. Straight in the centre. Up the spot. Leave your tip of your cue here. And bring the ball right back down to the tip of the cue. That was fine, wasn't it?
You made it
there we
easy.
are. Try that for me, Jill, please. I'm sure you can do that.
I'll try.
Get the line up right, you know, take your time.
And this is to improve your cueing. Cueing.
Good practice, this. Nice and smooth, right through the ball. Watch it going up the table, coming down. Nearly, just, whoop. Not bad, not bad. That was very close. Come on, Mike, you have tried that. That was very close to that. I'm sure you did it before, didn't you? Oh, I've seen you doing that many times. Very good, that's it, Mike, nice and straight. Straight up, and it's coming back absolutely nicely, you see? Very nice.
Not quite.
Well, it's only because of the pace.
Yeah.
If you hit it a bit firmer, it would have gone up and down straight. Because the pile and the nap of the cloth, it would send it off track quite easily. But we'll just do something else, just to make it a little bit more difficult. We'll put a red ball either side like so, and this will help you to give you more of a challenge. It makes life interesting. And it doesn't become boring, you see. You've got to make practice nice and interesting, really. And to do it, you must create situations, you see. Now, I think this is a nice way of doing it, actually. Once again, it's the same shot, striking the white straight up the table. Only with all these balls there, it encourages you to go into them somehow. It's like a magnet.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Very much so.
Just concentrate on going straight up the table and bringing the white up and straight back down again. Look at that, see?
Looks very easy.
Look at that, step straight on the ball. Because I hit it nice and firm, nice and straight. Come on, Jill, you can do that.
I hope you can.
Nice and firm, nice and straight. Follow it right through. Straight to the centre of the ball. No hard lines. Hard lines. Mike, would you like to try that?
I'll try.
That's about right there.
Certainly try.
Hard lines, very close, that was. Yes, that looks like it.
Doesn't look very wide.
Oh, it is. Now, nice and firm now, we go. Straight through the balls, don't worry about it. There you are, look at this. Oh, hard lines. Hard lines, never mind. That was a good effort, wasn't it, really? Right then, well, having done that, we're going to try to do some plain ball potting now. All the colours on the respective spots. And we're going to pot the yellow into the green pocket, then the centre pocket, then the top pocket. All the pockets, as a matter of fact, the 6 pockets. And the same with the green, 6 pockets to be used, brown, 6 pockets to be used, blue, 6 pockets, the pink, 6 pockets, and the black, 6 pockets. This helps you to sharpen your cueing action, to get the pace of the table, and not only that, but to read the angles. So in other words, it teaches quite a lot of things. First, the yellow ball into the green pocket. Watch it go straight in the pocket. Respot the yellow ball, and of course pot it into the other 5 pockets. Good practice, helps your cueing action, helps you to read the angles. And not only that, it helps you to learn the speed of the table. I was going to respot the yellow then. No need to do that, so we go into the green, into the centre pocket. Nice and easy. And again, respot the green and pot it into all the other 5 pockets. This time the brown ball, long diagonal shot. Watch it go straight into the pocket. Nice and easy. Stay down on the shot. Blue ball, opposite right-hand top pocket. Nice and easy. Let it go straight in. And again, respot the blue, pot it into all the other pockets. This time, pink ball, centre pocket. Nice and easy. Stroke it in gently. Follow it in. Again, respot the pink and pot it into all the other 5 pockets. And of course, last but not least, the black ball into the yellow pocket. Nice and easy. Follow it in. Again, respot the black ball, pot it into all the pockets. As I said, this helps you to, it teaches the angles, the speed, and improves your cue action. One little thing, the yellow ball, could you put that on the spot?
It's in your pocket over there, I think.
Oh, I've got it over here.
One.
Thank you. Well, when it comes to the yellow ball into its own pocket, we have to use the rest.
Yes.
Unless you're left-handed, of course. Then you'll have problems with the green in any case. And there's 2 ways of using the rest. Sometimes they can both be right, but normally it's played. The rest, as you can see, is not a square. It's a small little oblong. On the tall side, which I always call the wrong way of using it, because if you used to put the rest down and strike at the cue ball in the centre, well, you see how high this back end of the cue is from the table. So you're digging down at the cue ball. Therefore,
yes.
making it bounce, putting stand, screw, all sorts of things on it. Whereas if you lowered the rest, then putting the cue into the cross, into the centre again, this time just a little distance up, you see. And now you can stroke right through the ball, nice and easy, straight into the pocket. Another method to practice, quite interesting, good for the cue action. 10 balls either side of the balk line. And of course here we knock each ball individually into either top corner pocket. So Jill, if you take the right-hand side, Mike, you take the left. Let's see how we can do with these. 10 for each of you. Have a little competition between you. Take your time. Follow the ball right up the table. Yes, a good one. Yes, that's it. Everything's right. The bridge is right. Looks good. Yes, very good. Good. Oh, it's all right. It's always in. Always in. Take your time. Yes, not even touching the sides now. Because you're staying down, you see, on both sides. See, Mike's doing it. That's very good. Yeah. Perfect. Lovely. Oh, no. No, that's okay. That's all right. The ladies are winning at the moment. Yeah, straight in the middle.
Which is quite right.
Get a good action. Come on, Jill, you've got the easy ones to go now. Mike's are getting difficult over there.
Good.
Yes, you just squeeze that one in. Come on, that's it. Yeah. Well done, Mike, well done. And of course, Jill, she's taking more time, you see, she's making sure.
I think she got more in than I did as well.
Good shot.
I think she's
Very
potted
nice
more.
indeed. But very good practice. You see that there? You took that one too easy, and that was the easiest one.
Well, and you had one then. You made a
Never mind.
challenge
No,
of it.
no, you must get them all in. Good practice. Now we're going to get a little bit more difficult again, actually, because we're coming across the ball cushion. A little bit more difficult now. Again, plain ball potting, but of course, we've got very little to go at now. We can't even get our bridge on the table now because we've got this cushion in the way. So we've got a couple of methods to use there. We can either put 3 fingers up on the side rail and 1 on the table itself and do it likewise, which is quite nice. Or we could put 2 fingers either way. Either do it that way, which is again quite nice, solid. And of course the loop method, where you get your index finger into a little loop onto your thumb and leaning against the second finger, 2 fingers on the rail itself, and do this method. I like this method myself. I'm going to just use it now and just stroke the white across the cushion into the pocket. We'd like to do that with all the 6 pockets. Count those once, so there's 5 more to do, you see.
Yes.
Jill, would you like to try that?
I'll certainly try.
Use whichever method you find most comfortable, of course.
I'll try the loop method.
You like the loop one, all right?
I'll try that.
Okay. That's it. Go right across the cushion with it.
No, the angle's not.
No. Try it again. Try it again. Got to get the angle right, you see. Don't hit it into the cushion. Aim for the corner of the pocket up there. Nice and smooth, nice and easy. Yeah. No, you're hitting the cushion. Never mind. We'll put it right. Come and try this, Mike.
Sure, I'll try it.
It looks far more easier than what it is.
Yes.
Quite surprising. Nice and easy, right across.
No.
Well, isn't that amazing, you see?
You made it look easy.
Well, I've been playing a long time, you see. Would you like to see that again?
Let me try it one more time.
Do you want to try it again?
Yes, please.
Now, look, don't aim at the cushion. Aim at the inside of this corner of the pocket. That's better. Jill, would you like to try it again?
Anything for a challenge?
Come on. You saw what Mike did, didn't you, then? Aiming at the inside of this pocket here. What you're doing, you're not hitting the white in the centre. Hit it just this side slightly. Don't aim it at the cushion. No, you're aiming at the cushion. You're aiming at the cushion.
Still?
Yep. Want to go right? No, that way.
This way?
That way, that's it, that
like
way.
That?
But you're not hitting the white in the middle. You're hitting it this side. You're still hitting the cushion. Want to go that way? Yeah, that's better.
Yes.
Yes, you see? But there is a tendency for the cushion to attract you.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it, but just practice it a little bit. This next one now is far more difficult because once again we're under the ball cushion, but this time we're going to go into the centre pocket. And once again, we cannot form a proper bridge by putting our hand on the table. We've got to come this time onto the side rail. There's two ways of doing this. You can do it off your fingertips, raising the back arm to strike diagonally down at the cue ball, or letting your fingers rest as much as they can on the rail itself and taking it flatways across the cushion. Now then, a big problem arises when this occurs because obviously the top of the ball is going away from you, and therefore the top of your cue must be dome-shaped, just like the top of your thumb. Or I'll just pick up the ball just to emphasize that. And by doing that, you see, it marries up more with the cue ball. Now, unfortunately, when you buy a new cue, and I have one here, Mike, if you'll just hold that for me, please, thank you. And as you can see, a new cue has a flat top to it. So it has to be dome-shaped. And to do that, all you require is a little bit of sandpaper, which I have in my pocket. And of course, we do it by brushing the top of the sandpaper diagonally over the top of the tip itself, and at the same time twisting the cue in your hand. Now I'll just do that a few times just to get a bit of shape to it. And I'll only do it just for sort of 5 or 6 seconds. And even in such a short time, if you just have a look at that now, you can see we have beginning to come a nice little dome. Also, we need a little file. This will give it a little bit of a grip. And all you do is roll it over the top of the tip. Nice and easy, give it plenty of grip. A little bit of chalk on the top. And then, of course, it's so rough, you just need 2 brushes, and look at that. Covered in chalk, look at that. Nice and easy. Don't have to be a Herculean chalker, nice and easy. Centre pocket. Chalk the cue, always in a difficult shot. Line it up. I choose the fingers on the cushion method. And of course, just strike the cue ball straight into the centre pocket. Now then, who would like to try that shot then?
Well, I should think ladies first.
No,
Well, maybe so, but come on, Mike, I'd like to see you try this, actually. Sorry, Adrian.
Oh, I believe in equality. I'm sure
What sort of bridge are you going to choose, Mike?
Well, I prefer...
There's 2 of them, isn't it, really?
I prefer to keep my fingers quite flat on the rail.
Yeah, because you've got a strong pair of hands there, haven't you, really? Because you'll have to lift your backhand slightly, but still. All right, let's have a look at that then. Oh, yes.
Oh, well done.
Lovely. Straight as a die.
A lucky
Straight
one.
as a bullet.
A lucky one.
No, well, that's a good shot. That's not lucky. Jill, what about you? Would you like to try the top pocket?
I think that might be a little bit easier for me.
Splendid. I think so. Now, what about your bridge then? What have you got in mind? Do you like the one on the table, or do you like to do it off the fingertips, or?
The one on the table, I think.
You like the one on the table.
Yes.
Now, get it lined up nicely then. Line him up, go right through the ball, keep him, follow it and watch it straight into the pocket. Smashing. Well done. Very nice.
Thank you.
Spot on, wasn't it, really? So you see, that was quite an interesting exercise. And of course, we use the 6 pockets to do that.
Yes.
Not easy. Much easier, more difficult rather than what it looks. Right, and going from there is a nice progression. Now we start potting a couple of balls now, where we use the 2 balls. Let's start then with the blue ball into the center pocket. 3 positions we're using, the full ball, the half ball, and the quarter ball. They are terms used in billiards, but we still use them in snooker. They're easy to identify. And of course the full ball, which is a straight ball, which is a head-on situation, striking the blue right in the center with a cue ball right in the center. That would pot the blue into the middle pocket. And of course the half ball shot, again potting the blue into the same pocket, striking the blue in the same place, but striking it with the inside half of the cue ball, which makes the same contact as a full ball. And likewise with the quarter ball situation, again potting it into the same pocket, hitting the blue in the same place, but this time with the quartermost part or the innermost part of the cue ball. But at the same time, with the same contact with the full one. And that should pot the ball. We will now demonstrate that. Striking the cue then, nice and easy, right in the center. Watching it go straight into the pocket, going right through the cue ball, nice and easy. That's the full ball, the half ball. Again, getting the lineup correctly. Make sure the bridge is right, stance is correct. And again, watching the blue ball go right into the center of the pocket. Nice and easy. Just stroking the ball, not hitting it, but going right through it. And of course the quarter ball, again getting your lineup correctly. Watching it straight into the pocket, right into the center if possible, like so. Nice and easy. Now then, Mike, would you like to try that, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
If I may.
Good job.
Thank you.
Take it nice and easy. Straight through the ball. Watching it go into the pocket. Yes, right into the center.
Yes. First one.
Yeah, good shot. Now the half ball. Nice and easy. Follow it through nicely. Yes, right into the center. Nice shot.
Now
And
the
of
hard
course,
one.
now the quarter ball.
Quarter ball.
Not all that more difficult, but a little more attention needed, perhaps. No, you've overcut him a little bit. You see,
Long way
just
out,
over a
haven't
little bit. Because you played it rather tentatively, actually. You didn't stroke it, but
No.
perhaps you just try that again. Just a tentative little jab, that was, but nice and easy, just relax, go right through the ball, get your lineup correct to start with. Yes, that's it, smashing.
Better.
No problem at all, is it? Jill, would you like to try it, lovely?
Certainly, I'll try
Perhaps
it.
you'd like
Yes.
to try it from that side, would you?
Yes, all right.
Well, we've got it marked out there, the full ball and the half ball and the quarter ball. Okay,
Right.
take your time, nice and easy. Go right through the ball. Yeah, spot on. Straight in the center. Nice and gentle. Now the half ball one. Nice and gentle. Get the lineup right to start with and stroke it into the pocket. Follow it right through, nice and smooth. That's nicely, thank you. That's perfect. And of course now the quarter ball one.
Slightly harder, this one, I think.
Just a little bit more, but with a little bit of attention and care, you can get it in the pocket all right. Just watch the lineup and just stroke the ball nice and smoothly. Take your time. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's perfect. Well done, the pair of you. Absolutely first class.
Thank you.
Well, that takes us for the first program, where we've dealt with the grip, the bridge, the stance, cueing all balls, stationary balls, and of course potting some balls. In our next program, we'll be dealing with screw, stun, side, top, stun run through. Very interesting program indeed, and we look forward to seeing you then. the last programme, we got as far as potting balls from various different angles. The half-ball shot, like the one Jill is attempting. Thank you, Jill. And, of course, the quarter ball shot, the one in which Mike is going to attempt, here into the green pocket. Yes, I see they're both improving. Thank you, Mike. Well done.
Some improvement seen.
Yes.
Good.
Now, there's one ball we don't wish to see going into the pocket, and that is the cue ball. Up until now, we've been playing all sorts of plain ball shots. Well done, Jill. Thank you. Nicely demonstrated by Jill. That was the plain ball shot, which is all we've done up to now, as I say. But, of course, we can prevent the cue ball from going into the pocket, if we so wish. And that is by striking the white lower than centre, nice and sharp, and it'll impart backspin on the ball, which will stop it from going in. Would you like to demonstrate that, Jill?
I'll try.
Thank you. Nice and low
is that
down.
the right position then?
Nice and sharp, yes. Nice and low, nice and sharp.
Not very good.
Not well. It worked, you know. The white didn't go in. That's one thing.
True.
Right through the bottom of the ball, nice and sharp. Right down the centre. No side. You put a little bit of side on the white. Could you try that again?
Yes.
Take your time. Nice and sharp. Go right through the bottom of the ball. Nice and go on. Nice and low down. It'll be okay. That's it. You see. But you see, a little bit off course. You see. Anyhow, I'll just demonstrate that with the blue ball across the centre of the table. Now, this business of striking the white very low down, it's just below centre, really, nice and sharp. Letting the cue go right through the ball, nice, smooth little shot. And what it does, it imparts backspin on the cue ball. And, of course, as the cue ball goes forward, the backspin is still on it. It marries up with the object ball and takes its place. I shall do that now. The grip is the same. Stance is the same. The only slight difference which we'll have is in the bridge itself. Normally, your bridge is a little bit higher for playing ordinary plain ball shots, but when you come to do the stop shot, then you're going to lower the bridge just slightly. So we'll just lower the bridge nice and slightly, striking the white nice and low down, just below centre, and going right through the cue ball, and you see the white then takes the place of the object ball. That was quite easy, wasn't it?
Will you make it seem so?
Yes, sir.
Can I try it?
Mike, certainly. Mike's going to try one. There we are.
Okay.
A little longer one for Mike, is it?
Oh, I don't know about a longer one.
Yes, well, how about here,
How
sir?
long would you want it?
That's about right, isn't it, really?
About
Is that okay? Is that nice and straight?
Yes, that's fine, thanks.
Now, of course, Mike's got to play the ball, or the cue ball, a little bit harder this time because the distance between the object ball and the cue ball is greater, and therefore you must put more backspin on it. That's it. Lovely shots. Now, you see, that's much more difficult, really, because the distance between the two balls is much greater than the one across where I did the blue. And therefore, you've got to hit the ball much lower down, putting a lot more backspin on it, because, as I say, the distance is greater and the backspin disappears as it goes forward. That was absolutely perfect. Mike, thank you very much. Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Well, that's the stop shot. And the next progression to that will be the stun shot. I'm going to use an example for this because it's a little bit difficult to explain. I'm going to play this as a plain ball shot to start with. And when I say plain ball shot, all the shots we've played have been mostly plain ball, in other words, going right down the center of the ball. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one, just to show you a comparison. That is just striking the white right in the center. I'm going to leave the white there. And I'm now going to play a stun shot, just to show you the comparison. And to play the stun shot, like we've played all the stop shots and such, just slightly below center. Nice and firm, and it changes the course of the white ball. And as you can see now, it has completely changed the course of the white ball. In other words, you are controlling it, not the ball controlling yourself, but you're controlling the ball, making it go where you want it to go rather than where it wants to go. I'm just going to set up a little example now for Jill to try, using the brown and the green. A nice little positional shot. I'd like you to play plain ball shot first, please, Jill. I know it won't give you a very good position on the brown, but just to show the comparison. Lovely, nice, very smooth. And as you can see, the whites come along the balk line and left it not very good on the brown. Now, if you was to play a little bit of stun, as you know, striking the white just below center, nice and firm, then we get, oh, that's lovely. What a super shot. Now you've got perfect position on the brown. Very well played. Now I'm going to have Mike to play one. So we go up to this end of the table. Just move that out of the way.
I can't improve on that.
Well, that was a very good
can't
shot,
improve
wasn't it,
on
really?
that.
Absolutely first class.
That's lovely.
Let's put the pink, and let's say you're playing off the red for position on the pink, Mike. Thank you.
Just plain ball.
Just a nice
Soft
little...
shot, just...
Yeah, it's just a nice plain ball, so as we can
ball.
compare the plain ball with the stun shot. That's nicely. That's good. Lovely.
With no position.
No, position, none.
No good.
But of course, using the stun shot, well, we can put a little bit of bottom on it and make the white come off the red onto the cushion, and it gives you a nice positional shot. In other words, you're controlling the game rather than making the ball go where you want it to go, rather than where it wants to go. Very nice. Now you see, very good, nothing wrong with that, that's fine.
A little bit heavy.
Very nice shot. Very nice shot. That's controlling the cue ball. Of course, we could get a situation whereby you're straight on the green ball to get on the brown ball. In a situation like this. And of course now, having done the stop shot and the stun shot, this time we're going to play the screw shot, whereby striking the white very, very low down, going right through the bottom of the white, maximum amount of backspin. And when it meets up with the object ball, it comes back, well, really as far as you want it to go, depending on how hard one hits it. But in this case, obviously, we just wanted to come back 4 or 5 inches so as we can get the brown into the opposite pocket. Whenever playing these stun shots, stop shots, screw shots, make sure you chalk your cue frequently. Right through the bottom of the ball, nice and easy. Stay down, and as you see, it comes back 4 or 5 inches, leaving yourself perfectly on the brown. Jill, would you like to try that screw shot? We'll try it across the centre here. Would you like to try that?
Yes, I'll try that, certainly.
Good girl. There we are.
I should chalk my cue, shouldn't I?
Yes, it's a good practice chalking the cue. No good chalking it after you've done a miscue. It's better to do it before, really. Nicely through the bottom, that's it. Nice and low bridge. Good. Very nice. You see, very nice. Of course, you only played it nice and gently,
yes.
So therefore it came back like mine did, you see. Mike, would you like to try it from that side? Oh, yes. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's a big one, wasn't it, really?
One goes forward,
that's a lovely
one goes
screw back shot. So therefore, we've done the stun shot, the screw shot, the stop shot. There's only one other to do now, and that's the stun run through. Very complicated little shot, this one. More of a knack of doing it rather than a simple explanation. As the name implies, stop, run through. It's neither a stop shot nor a run through. It's a bit of each. And of course, if I was to take the place of the white ball by potting the red into the corner pocket, I'd snooker myself on the black. Well, I'll do that just to show the example of that. And as you can see, I cannot now pot the black ball. The white stops right in place of the red ball. So we don't want that. What we have to do, we need the white to momentarily stop and then just edge forward into the gap so as we can pot the black. So we're easing off, in other words, on the stop shot, just slightly below center. Then we go straight through and we're on the black. So that completes the stop, the stun, the screw, and the stun run through. All the shots we've played to date have been going right down the center of the ball. In other words, the ball's either be going forward or coming back. But now we're going to start playing the ball on the side. So we're going to make it go sideways. And an easy way to demonstrate that is to play the white up and down the table. I'll just clear these balls away first. Going up all the way over the spots. If I was to put a little bit of right-hand side on, the ball goes up the table and comes to my right. Just a little, tiny little bit straight up over the spots, coming down into this corner pocket. And likewise, if I was to play it to the left-hand side, then again going up over the spots, but this time it'll go to the left-hand side of the table. Nice and simple. To have a little test of it and to enjoy it and to set a little target, we put a red ball on the pocket to try it out, and then you'll get to know eventually exactly how much side you use to pot these various balls. That's a little bit of right-hand side, which should pot this ball into the corner pocket, nice and simply. Jill, would you like to try that out?
I'd certainly like to try.
All right. Nice and easy. Put the white on the board for you.
Thank you.
Looks simple.
Put the red
Yes,
nicely
lots of
out
things
on the
look simple, don't they? We've found that out.
As we've done all
Not
along,
necessarily.
going straight up the spots, nice and easy, right through the ball, a little bit of right-hand side, just slightly to the right of centre. That looks very good. Oh, very nice. Oh, that's very nice indeed, isn't it? Hmm? Oh, that's very good.
Yes, I'm pleased with that.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Yes.
Mike, what are you trying now? Would you like to try that?
Yes. Which way would you like me to go?
Well, try the other side. Try the
Try the
left-hand
other side.
side. Then it brings both out, doesn't it, really,
Yeah.
you know? Jill's done the right, and, well, you can try the left-hand side. Straight up over the spots. Very good.
Not enough.
Yes, well, that's all right. I mean, practice makes all these things perfect, you know.
Yes, yes.
A good example to use, or a test to use, if you like, is to put a red on the centre pocket, a red somewhere halfway up the cushion, and one on the pocket itself. And then you could try to pot the red here, try to hit the middle ball, and try to hit the centre ball. It's all about knowing exactly how much side, where to hit the ball to get it to go where you want it to go.
Sure.
Jill, would you like to try these three?
Yes, I'll try, certainly.
Okay. Which one would you want first? Any of them, or
The red one.
why not start in the
Yes.
corner and then
So-
come into the middle and
yes.
gradually build it up, sort of thing?
So I need the most side on to get...
No, the least
The
for this
least
one,
side.
a little bit more for that one, and again more for that one.
Right.
Straight up the spots, nice, left of centre, nice and smooth, go right through the ball. Very good. Very close. Try and put a little bit more side on. Let's go for this one.
Right.
A little bit more side, more to the left of centre, a little bit below centre if you like. That's quite a nice, gives you more contact on the tip and the cue ball. Probably put a bit more side on as well if you did sharp. You see, very nice indeed. Ooh. In between by a whisker. What about
Yes, I think
the
that might be
maestro,
another
yeah,
kettle of fish.
nice and sharp this time? Go right through it, but nice and sharp, eh? Plenty of side on.
About in the middle?
Stay
side?
down, well,
Yes.
below centre, a little bit below
Below.
centre to the left. Nice and sharp, go right through the ball. Oh, very close. You see, you're building it up all the time.
Yes.
Very good
Yes.
indeed. Michael, would you like to try this
Please, if I may.
little experiment?
I'd love to. Yes.
Okay, same again. Start on the
Start
pocket,
on.
work into the centre one, and then the top one.
Too much.
Very nice.
Oh, it's gone.
No, unlucky.
Queen.
Very good. Well, I mean, that's perfect, isn't it? Really? That's very good indeed. Now the centre one. So a little, tiny little bit more side for this one.
Probably too much, is it?
Well, too much again. Very good. Never mind. Very good. Practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the more you pot balls, the more you practice, the better you side. Now then, the easy one now.
The easy one.
Well, it's always the easy one because it's easy to put on more side than to put on a teeny-weeny little bit.
Is that so?
Oh, yes, because you can only hit the ball so far out of centre, and that's maximum. So it's easy to get maximum, but very difficult to get the finer touches to get it exactly where you want it.
Right.
Nice and smooth, nice and sharp. Very good. Oh, I like that. Oh, there we are. Oh, very good.
How about that?
Well done, Mike.
Two for the price of
Very
one.
good indeed. Right then, well, having
like
done a side without any other ball at all, we're now going to play side off another ball. There's two types of sides. There's running side and there's check side. I'm going to demonstrate the two of them, but first of all, I'm just going to play a plain ball shot, striking the white right in the centre, which will show you the angle as a plain ball situation. Nice and simple. Would like to put that red back for me, Mike, please? Thank you. Now I'll use a bit of left-hand side. And left-hand side, in this case, will be running side, because the cue ball will come off the red ball, it'll go across onto the cushion, and the left-hand side will accelerate it away. In other words, it's running away from itself, speeding up. Hence the name running side, as the name implies. Left-hand side, and as you can see, the white ball going right away. Now then, with right-hand side, which is check side, and as the name implies, slows down, check, comes back upon its course, this time off the red onto the cush, coming to the right, back upon its course, right-hand side, check side. And as you can see now, it comes right back on the side, and there's the difference between the three various shots: check side, plain ball, and running side. Mike, if I set up an example, would you like to try it?
Yes, I'd love to have a go. This is on side again,
just a plain ball and the running side situation.
Yes.
If you'd play that plain ball first, just striking the white nice and centrally. And you see where the white goes, look at yourself.
Okay.
Whereas with a little tiny little bit of right-hand side, let's see what the result of that one would be. There you are. See, now you see you're right on the black and you couldn't miss it.
Got the open position.
Nice position, controlling the cue ball, what the game's all about. Yeah. Lovely, perfect shot.
Thank you.
Now then, Joe, we've got one for you. Well, Mike tried the running side. I'd like you to try one with the check side. Nice little straightforward situation. Just roll it in first, though no side at all on the first one. Just roll it in so we can have a nice comparison. That's it. Oh, my word. And you see what happens? You get full ball snookered behind the red. Now then, if we put a little bit of check side on, which is right-hand side on, then we'd come off the red onto the cush and come out nicely on the black. So nice and easy, nice and relaxed. That's it. Take your time. Nice bit of right-hand side. Just stroke it gently. Oh, lovely. There we are. And what a difference. One snookers yourself and the other. Too much side on that one.
Yes,
very good. Nicely played. Nicely done.
Yes, thank you.
Snooker is a game of angles, of practicing. And of course, the more you practice, the more angles you begin to know. Seeing the situation, reading the situation, and of course, most important, memorizing the situation. Control the cue ball. Try and avoid going in off. Avoid getting the cue ball onto the side cushion. And of course, if you're going to do anything, concentrate on using the cue ball and putting it exactly where you want it to go. I'm going to try a little setup by playing a deliberate in-off, using the black ball, the pink ball, and the blue ball, where I'm going to pot the blue into the center pocket and going off into the top corner pocket. Striking the white nice and easy, blue into the center, and going in off right into the center of the top corner pocket. Now that's things you should see and avoid. Now, Mike, do you think you could pot that blue and avoid the in-off, please?
We're looking for a
white here for you.
Pot of the blue, avoiding the in-off, and if possible, of course,
and of course, play position.
Bonus if I get position
yes,
on the pink.
Little bonus.
Little bonus.
Whatever method you like, you know. Just roll it in, or a bit of stun, or screw, side, whatever.
I think I favour a little stun.
Okay. Yes, nicely. Very nice.
2 out of 3.
A little bit
2 out of
stronger.
3. You
Very
didn't get
good.
the position.
Most important thing in this game, pot the ball on, because if you miss it, you're not in play. The other person's playing. Very well done. Now then, Jill, can I set one up for you?
Yes, please do.
I'm going to try and play another deliberate enough. I'll just remove the pink and black. I'll take that white out of the white, thank you. Now I'm going to try and pot the red on going off in the center pocket, which is a natural thing to happen. Looks good. Looks very good, that does.
all the way.
That's
You
another
see?
natural angle, obviously.
Natural angle. Now then, Jill, do you think you could pot that red and avoid the enough?
I'll try.
Okay. Let's give it a whirl. Same place. White was just here.
Yes.
Just there. Now let's see if you can pot the red and avoid the enough. Not too hard. Nice and firm. Smash in. Beautiful. Lovely. You put a little bit of check on there. You see, very nice indeed. Very well played.
Thank you.
We now move on to positional play and control of the cue ball. Very strong part of the game indeed. Simple way of practicing, especially when you're by yourself. Using the red ball on the pink spot. Just rolling it into the pocket. Nice and easy. Controlling the cue ball for the next shot into the other center pocket. Once again, just rolling it in, nice and easy. Follow it right into the pocket, let it go right down. And you notice how far the white ball goes away from the red ball? Stays very close to it because I'm controlling it. This time, little stun shot, forcing it into the pocket, into the corner pocket. And now I can take it a diagonal into the opposite center pocket. Once again, just rolling through it, nice and easy. Watch it go in the pocket, nice and easy. And of course, using the fourth corner pocket, little stun shot again. And of course, follow it in, and now we'd have a nice shot into the opposite center pocket. Well, this is a good practice for one, but it's also a good practice for two people. And of course, as you know, Jill's with us and Mike's with us. So I suggest that we have a running little competition or a little battle between them, where one rolls it into the one pocket and the other one rolls it back again. How about that, Mike?
Yes.
If you'd roll it in there, then Jill, perhaps you could roll it back into the center.
Okay.
Nice and easy, just follow it into the pocket smoothly, just above center, nice and gently. Lovely. Just right. Dead weight. Perfect. Okay, Jill? How is that? Nice and smoothly now, just above center, stroke just through it and watch it into the pocket. Nice and smooth. Yes, yes. Okay. Nice little shot for you, Mike. A little stun shot here. Or a little bit more than a stun shot, a little tiny little screw shot, I suppose. Bringing the white off the red just over here, and then to take it back in the other middle pocket. Nice and gentle, nice and soft.
No, we've missed the point.
Hard lines. But a lovely way of practicing. Can go on for ages, controlling the cue ball, learning how to read the angles, memorizing them. Super way of practicing. Stops you getting bored very often indeed. A far more advanced way of practicing, using 4 reds in all the colors. We're going to set up all the colors on their spots and 3 reds in between the black and pink and 1 red on the back rail. Here we have a situation where we have to pot 4 reds, 4 blacks, and all the colors to win the game. We're placing the white just behind the black. Now, if we were to play the white ball nice and plain, in other words, right in the center, stroking the red into the pocket, the white, as you can see, would finish up on the side cushion, which would be no use at all. To prevent that happening, we would use a little bit of right-hand side, which is running side, and then the cue ball would come off the red onto the side cushion and onto the other side cushion, like so. And now, coming away from the side cushion, leaving you a nice positional shot on the black. There is an alternative to that. Just we'll use it now, we hear, and that is to screw the white off the cushion and up here directly onto the black. A very nice way indeed. Nice and low down, nice and sharp. And now we've got perfect position on the black to get onto the next red. Well, again, I'm going to use a little bit of stun, just below center this time, potting the black into the opposite pocket, with the white coming up nicely on any one of these 3 reds. I choose to take the center one. It's nice and straight. I'm going to roll right through it, striking the white just above center and going straight into the pocket. Perfect position on the black. This time a nice deep screw shot off the black onto the side cushion. Coming back off again, leaving yourself nicely onto the red into the corner pocket. You notice I chalk the cue more or less after every shot. Good habit to get into. Another little screw shot off the red, leaving yourself on the black. Nice and slow, watching it go into the pocket, leaving yourself a nice angle now to pot the black onto the next red. Again, another little stun shot, nice and low down, a little bit sharp. Watching the black go straight in the pocket. Now you can see I've left a nice little angle on the red, so I can just roll it into the pocket, and then I can nice black to go down onto the yellow. Watch the red going straight into the pocket. Now I can pot the black and take the white down the table onto the yellow. I'm going to stun the white off the black onto the back rail, onto the side rail, taking it down onto the yellow. Quite a forceful shot. Now the white, as you can see, coming down nicely onto the yellow. Screw shot off the yellow onto the green. Nice and deep screw. Leaving a quarter ball shot across the table for the green into the yellow pocket.
Good shot.
Coming nicely onto the brown ball. Here we'll have to play a screw shot off the brown to bring the white back up here for the blue. Nice and low down, going right to the cue ball. Watch the brown into the pocket. Now a long blue into the top pocket, stunning the white onto the pink ball. Leaving another little stun off the pink onto the two cushions round to come onto the black. Back cush, the side cush, and coming out nicely on the black. Well, if it's black ball game, we don't anything clever or fancy. Just make sure and pot the black. Watch it into the pocket and win the game. Well, that concludes our second program. Very interesting program indeed, including stun, stop, screw, side, all various parts of the game, defensive play. And of course, next program which we do, very intensive, playing with a full pack of balls, more defensive, escaping from snookers, and no doubt finishing off with some trick shots. To date, we have covered the grip, bridge, the stance, stop shot, screw shot, stun shot, stop run through, potting balls, and in our third program, we are now going to play a frame of snooker, where we can see the art of positional play, tactical play, maybe snookers, escaping from snookers. However, whatever happens, it shall be explained. And with me to play that frame of snooker, a young 15-year-old lad, great up-and-coming prospect. I'd like you to meet Gary Thomas. Welcome, Gary. How are you? Before we start to play this frame, we're going to do two break-offs. One is the club break-off, where you strike the white straight up the table at the edge of the reds, bringing the white back down the two sides. Back side, 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 and bottom side. No side on the ball at all. And as you can see, bringing it off the back cushion on the side, straight through the middle. It's quite a nice break-off. It's not a progressive break-off because it usually leaves a couple of reds to attack from. So therefore, It's not one advised for top-class play.